audience kind of.
Yeah, true. Yeah, I think there's a lot of people on Twitter who like they'll follow you, but they don't actually have time to like watch stream or whatever.
100%. This is easy. Audio tools are easy to just
like nice, quick little like interaction, and then
yeah. Just a quickie, you know. You're used to them.
A little quickie, yeah. 5 seconds in and out.
Yeah.
Esfand, what's going on, man? How have you been? Enjoying life,
dude. I've been all over the place lately. I've been freaking busy. People keep asking like, am I gonna come back and do RP with you guys? But I want to. There's just literally not enough hours.
I get it, man. You don't like us, man.
Yeah, it's fine. You've gone past us. You had your little stopgap again. You're gone. We'll see you in a few years, bud. Okay.
Yeah, I'll be back for 4.0.
Exactly.
No, I'll be like,
that's next week, though, bro, isn't it? 4.0 is next week.
I'll see you guys next week. Sounds great.
I've been enjoying your tailgating partying. That was pretty cool, man. That was pretty dope.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Thanks. Yeah, I want to do that every week. Every Saturday, I want to do like the tailgate show. Go to a different college.
That's so cool,
every single week around the country.
Oh,
yeah, it's expensive though, so I gotta like. It's really, really good content, but it's like I gotta get like I gotta figure it out. I gotta get like funding or something. So.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure you could, man. That's the kind of thing that'll catch on. Like it's got an audience already. I'm enjoying it anyway.
Yeah. Thanks. No, I think like between that, like, because I'm trying to do like because it's like it shows like kind of like the culture and everything else around American football that like people might not see, right? Because they just like, because we have it here in the States, right? Like where it's people just kind of like grow up and they know football, but like around the world, it's not like that at all. So.
Well, certainly not the football itself, but even the like you say, the tailgating culture and the actual football, the culture around it, like the small towns in Texas, the whole kind of town adopts the team. Like we don't know anything like that. You know what I mean? It's so foreign to us outside of the States.
Yeah, exactly. So nobody's ever done it before. That's why I think it's like so cool and people enjoyed it so much.
Yeah, it's cool. Maybe it could be the start of like a series. Maybe it's like you're testing the waters, and maybe there might be you might make it into a little mini series or something. I don't know. It'd be cool.
Yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to do like I want to do this whole season, and I want to do this long term. Like every year during football season, I go out and I just go out and do this. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I gotta pick a new team like every single week. I gotta pick a new school to go to, but we'll see how that goes. But I do also, like I said, I still want to like do the RP. I want to make a Crim character.
Let's go, man. Let's go to the
I wanted to make a Crim, but like I just don't have the time. That's the problem. Like there's just not enough hours. Yeah. So it's bad enough. Like I don't have enough time to play one character right now. But like to if I came back and I played Cordwood and a Crim, like it would just be playing Cornwood and a Crim would be a lot.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
And here's the thing: I don't know like any of the, I don't know like how any of the Crim stuff works. Like I don't know how to do banks. I don't know how to do anything. I
can take a solid like 2-3 hours just to set up for the bank, and then executing it is probably like another hour.
Yeah.
Time consuming.
Yeah. Man, but I do love RP. Like it is. I do miss playing with you guys, dude. Just that's the thing that I miss about NoPixel. Like it's so fun to play with everybody on the server. Like it's just there's so many people there that it's just like it's a very fun environment.
It seems to be a pretty unique experience on Twitch in general, though, right? It's like it's not really any other place or gaming kind of genre where that kind of thing happens, where communities just mesh into one, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's really, really good. I don't know. I'll always come back and whatnot, but it's just it'll always be like basically my entire stream. Like everything is so like seasonal right now. There's a new WoW expansion. I'll do that for a little bit, and then I'll kind of chill for a little bit. I still play WoW. I just don't play it as much on stream.
Yeah,
and I like try and do some other stuff, and I just always kind of try and keep it fresh a little bit.
Keep it fresh, 100%.
Mm-hmm. Oh, dude, look! If you go through Twitter and you look at our profile pictures on the timeline, look at our profile pictures. It has a little icon that you click on. It takes us to the space.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Oh, yeah. So if you see our tweets, you can click it.
So how did Reddit even start this? I just saw this little like bar at the top of my Twitter feed on my phone. So I just clicked and like it came straight into this thing.
I saw it, so I see a bar, right? And then on the left it says start. So I clicked it and then we got here.
Experimentation.
I
Right?
don't think
We just got quick
everybody.
stuff.
I don't think everybody has access to it. I don't know exactly what it is.
Oh,
Somebody
really?
said, yeah, somebody said if you have 600 followers, then I mean, if you have 600 followers, then you can do it. But I mean, I feel like that's like kind of like a low threshold, you know?
Yeah, 600 is pretty. Yeah, a lot of people have that.
Yeah. Like I feel like, imagine if you had a bunch of people with 600 followers doing it, and then like it probably used a lot of like bandwidth and data and stuff.
So we can get like people in here and to ask like questions and stuff.
Yeah. You can get randoms.
Let's see.
It's kind of easy though, right?
Listen, request if you have a good question, right? No like noises, no moaning, nothing like that, right? We need like good, solid, you know, bonding time.
Yeah, because you can accept a request to speak, right?
Yeah,
and the fact that you know who it is, you can just like if someone does anything dodgy, you can just ban them and block them. So you know,
you gotta look at their profile pictures. You know what I mean? That's how you know. Like
Randy, I wonder what rate it's shifting through here. Look at him.
Oh, Jar Jar. Let's get Jar Jar in here.
He's listening. He's listening.
Jar Jar. My internet is lagging.
Hey,
what's going on, EMS?
What's up, EMS? How's cop life?
Yeah, right. Getting mag dumped on a public server 24/7. Love it.
Mag dump. There's shootouts every day.
100%. Yeah. Oh, all the time. How's it been in the Stone Ages over there?
Honestly, man, it's honestly not been that bad, to be honest. Waking up good time, going out, driving.
Yeah, going back to uni, right?
Yeah, man, yeah. Going back to uni, retiring from streaming. You got
he's
me.
done. He's gone. That's the big announcement, guys. He's actually retired. He's gone. He's becoming a Twitter. He's becoming a Twitter streamer 24/7 now. He's quitting Twitch.
Yeah, it's all about Twitter streams now.
It is. It's the new meta.
100%.
Don't have to set up your cam. Don't get any OBS going. You just like jump your phone out.
Bro, it's so easy.
Yeah.
You just open up your phone.
Yeah.
That's actually cool, though.
It's dope. I like this. Don't know if I'd have the audience if I went live, but hey.
I like the scrolling through and seeing like people's like who's in here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's cool. What's going on, guys?
Yeah, like it's kind of like a more like you can see their profile pictures and it's like, hey, it's like this person is watching or whatever. You just click on them, you can go profiles, like just kind of be like, yeah, what type of person like watches or like listens, like takes my content. You know what I mean?
You can
like
analyze everyone one by one.
Like and just kind of be like, what else do they like?
Exactly, like Nick over here, Nick Feeney. You just look like a happy dude, Nick. Good for you, man. Just smiling away. I like
Feeney.
that.
Where's Nick Feeney?
I like that, man.
Where is he? I don't see him.
Nick is looking happy. You know, he's just looking happy.
Nicky?
Nick Feeney. What's going on, Nick?
I see another Nick.
We probably have different.
We have different Nicks.
Yeah. All right, let's see who should we get in here. You know, Nabil, man. Nabil looks like a nice guy.
Well, man, Mera Vazil, you've been taking some modeling tips from Lord Kevin himself. Look at that jacket over the shoulder, my man. My man. Look at this, dude. What is going on, brother?
Connecting.
Good shit, man, Mera. Liking that, man. Liking that a lot.
Corn looking good. Sunlight hitting you differently.
Martin, that is an impressive t-shirt you're wearing there, my man. I like it.
Yo, Luke has graduated.
You could only be a Swede with fashion like that, man.
Big up to you.
We got Bubby Moss with his dog.
Good man.
What is that, a husky?
Hell yeah.
Nick Premise has turned into a cat. Yo, anyone want to speak, guys? Anyone have a question for the great and glorious Rated Epic?
Anyone here?
Yeah.
Well, not the great, man. Just, you know.
Yeah.
Yo.
Nabil, what's going on, dude?
Nabil, what's up?
What's up, guys? What's up?
Going on,
hey,
brother?
Just a question for you guys for GTA RP and everything. What's next when everything is done? I mean, how long are you gonna keep playing it? Not in a bad way, but just at some point you got to transition.
When are you gonna do something else, man?
When you move on from more,
please.
Do you not get tired of the game? That's what I'm trying to say. Do you not get tired of the game? Like,
my
playing
stream,
it so
my
much.
chat was always like, dude, when are you gonna stop doing RP? And I stopped, and I'm like, dude, when are you gonna go back to RP?
No, I love RP. I'm just
no,
like,
it's a
you're
good question,
young,
right? Because a lot of people they do RP, right, and then they want to transition out or do something else, and for whatever reason, the audience doesn't transition. Like, everybody's seen it, right? Like, and every RP streamer has seen it, whether it was with themselves or with somebody else. Like, the audience doesn't really carry over into other sections for whatever reasons, right? But yeah, it just kind of is what it is, and then people will do whatever they want to do. They'll either keep doing RP or they'll do something else. You know what's funny though? I looked at my Twitch stats the other day. Yeah. My most watched section, because you can look at your Twitch stats and it'll show you like your viewers. What do your viewers like to watch, right?
Yeah.
And that top is just chatting is number one. It's like a huge percent. I think like everybody's is like that now because a lot of people stream just chatting and they'll just like be in there. And then my second was actually still GTA RP, even though I haven't streamed RP in like 2-3 months.
Damn.
How crazy is that?
Man, you gotta come back.
So I still have a bunch of RP viewers like who still watch my stream. And then after that, it's like a bunch of other stuff like Final Fantasy 14 and League of Legends, WoW, all kinds of stuff.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I have a really weird like mix, I guess.
I appreciate the answer, bro.
I think the thing as well, Nabil, with a lot of the guys is like a lot of guys have built their brand on GTA as well. So you know, GTA has been their prime stream for a long time. So I mean, I'd say it's on everybody's plan, but it's just something that they've always done and they've always enjoyed. You know, so
it's sort of like a sense of security as well, right? Because like, say where we kind of built ourselves and
you built your audience there, so you don't want to divert away from it. Yeah, I completely get that. I mean, from my perspective, it's like Chang Gang and like you guys, like whatever you do, it's just content, right? It's funny to me. It's more of your personality than what I see. On what you do, like robbing banks, whatever. Like that's like every day. Everybody does that, but it's more of like your chemistry and everything. So it's like no matter what you guys do, even like the weekly variety that you guys do with Ray and Fusli and everybody, it's like it's personalities, right? I just love watching that.
Yeah, of course.
So I guess for people who watch it like me, it's like whatever you do, whatever transition or whatever games you play, we're still gonna stick around. It's just that was just my question of like, what do you see yourself doing later down the line?
So my question to you is, do you ever get bored of just watching RP?
Nah, hell no. Because like I said, I watch it because of the personalities, right?
Yeah.
I don't really watch what you guys do. I don't feel like, hey, you didn't rob the bank today. I kind of feel like I lack some content. It's like you guys talking in the car is enough for me. Just cracking jokes, fucking with Ramee, whatever. You know, that's good for that's good enough for me.
I like how you specifically said fucking with Ramee.
Yeah, basically just make fun of Ramee.
That's the main thing I come for. That's the main thing I come for. You guys fucking with Ramee, that makes my day.
It's like today on the schedule we have shitting on Ramee. Okay, that's done. Good.
That's not even on the schedule anymore. It's just a given, to be fair.
Yeah, it's just given.
It's just a given, like, you know.
I love Ramee, dude.
Anyone else got a question?
No, I appreciate
Anyone else
that,
got a
bro.
question? Yo, good shit, Nabil. Thanks for speaking, man. It takes a lot to speak in front of a lot of people like that as well, man.
Hey, he's
oh, Jesus. I'm sorry for your troubles there, but he's muted himself.
He
wasn't even responding to that. Disconnected like, as well. He's thrown his phone against the wall in a rage, man.
How could you, Bosh?
I'm sorry, Nabil. Just broke his phone, bro. Oh, we're co-hosting. Look at that, man. You know, I've never, ever in all my time on Twitch done one of those what are they called? Twitch. What do they do when you stream with somebody else? What are they called, guys?
Squad stream?
Yeah. Never done that, no.
I think the squad streams kind of suck.
Yeah, never did it. Never. I think they've kind of died, though, haven't they? People don't really do them anymore.
Yeah, I don't think people really do them.
No. You have to like invite them and then accept it and like do all that.
Okay, Got Gains is asking for an Aj as a speaker. Got Gains. Okay, let's just think about this. Okay, you got the man machine Esfand in the chat as well, who likes to pump iron live on stream. So Got Gains might have a question for Esfand.
I'm just trying to get like Bosch. That's really what's happening.
I got 2 months to go to dress up as Thor, so that's the goal. Okay, you got permission, my man.
Awesome,
well,
awesome. How you guys doing? So my question is, do you guys stream for like, anywhere from like 8 to 15 hours a day? I know, like Rated like streams like a very long time. Like, how do you guys like separate yourself once the stream's off and like try to just like distract yourself? Because obviously, like when I'm off of work, because like I work like 8 hours a day. When I'm off of work, I go to the gym and I just like I get out of that space. But you guys are home, so like, what do you guys do to kind of like just mentally take that break from streaming?
It's really hard.
That's a deep question.
That is a good question.
That's a good question.
Yeah, go on, sorry.
For me, no, you got it. You go first, so then I can like see what you said.
I guess everybody. Thing about everybody is everybody's life outside of streaming is different, right? You might like some people. Like I have a kid and a missus. They distract me when I need them. I take the weekends off. Some people don't have that. Some people do other things. Some people are in college and university studying on the side or have work. Some people double job. I guess, everyone's in a different boat, but that's why it's a kind of specific question to each individual, I guess. So I guess for me, it's just I don't stream at weekends anyway, just to get away from it and, give my family some needed time that's necessary, I think. But, that's a great distraction. Having a little 5-year-old around the place is a great distraction because it keeps you kind of grounded about everything.
Plus your exquisite gym routine.
Yeah. Okay, Rated, you're up.
I think for me, genuinely, so I've only been doing this for like 2 years, and I'm very like grateful for the success. And for me, like after stream, it's more about how can I improve for next stream. Which, I mean, the mentality is good, but like after a while, it definitely can keep you sheltered in from the outside world, kind of. So
yeah,
what I've been doing recently more is like going out to the gym, going on walks like before stream, just like the small things, and slowly like adapt to even like an EU schedule. So I'm moving, just having more like freedom to do stuff. Because with Twitch, like even the time you start can sort of affect like your success at times,
Yeah.
So like things like schedule, things like keeping consistent, taking days off. There's a lot to kind of think about, but I think once you feel secure enough, then you should definitely take that time and use it as freedom and kind of just enjoy life more.
Yeah.
While also keeping on
it's
top
tough
of like,
though, right, guys? I mean,
stuff.
it's definitely a world that you can get sucked into. Like even if you're not streaming, there's a million and one things you could be doing off stream that are stream related that keep you in that kind of. It's very easy to kind of get sucked in 24/7, right?
Yeah, that's my problem. Is like I'm so like heavily just invested into Twitch, like on and off stream. Like my whole life is, I like we do the org stuff, right? With like, I'm an org owner too. Like, and I have to go do like org things and plan stuff and got to put on shows. And then I'm building the house. Actually, the house I should, if everything goes well this week, we're closing on it. So like I finally, like after a year and a half, yeah, that's been so stressful for me. Is like trying to finalize that, and like I barely streamed this month compared to normal I stream like 300 hours a month. It's ridiculous, but this month I only streamed like 170. So, and I feel like I'm doing something wrong, but like I streamed 170 hours this month, and it's still more than like a lot of people. Not our peers as much, because I think RP, like in general, a lot of RPers stream a lot of hours, but for non-RPers, like if you stream like 150 hours a month, that's like kind of normal. But like for me, I'm just used to like I always like whether I'm doing RP or not, like I'll stream like 250, 300 hours a month. So I've been like stressed out about that, and it's gonna be good, right? Like it'll be good content, this and that. But it's hard for me to separate. Like okay, like time to do some real life stuff and like take care of myself and kind of mentally reset. And I have a tendency to like just run myself ragged, bro. Like, I mean, do you guys even remember? I would just be like, I don't know how many times. They're like, "Are you still online?" Like, Cornwood, you still awake? Like, what's going on here?
Yeah,
that's just how I am. So.
You know, I think it's
true,
I think
because
it's a common theme,
this
right?
sort of job, you always got to keep on top. Things are moving so quick in this sort of like space. You always got to keep on top, making
Stay
sure
relevant.
like your content's fresh, make sure you have it, keeping people engaged. It's kind of always on your mind, even when you're kind of not doing anything Twitch related.
Yeah, streaming is like really bad for your mental health, I think. Like, just like inherently, it's like not a good thing for your mental health.
Yeah.
But you just have to learn to manage it, I guess.
Well, I guess one of the common theme for, I'd say, most people who are successful in the space is they've put in a shit ton of live hours. Like, obviously, there's more that goes into it than just hours streamed, and that's not going to be enough. But the one thing that's common amongst all the guys and girls at the top is you guys have, like, streamed an unhealthy amount of time, you know what I mean, to get to that point.
Yeah, definitely.
Good shit, though, guys.
Yeah, I definitely want to make a better, like, once I get into the new house, I'm going to put more of an emphasis on, like, taking care of myself and doing that kind of stuff again. Like, I have a home gym in my current place, but it's nothing compared to, like, I want to have, like, a good, like, high quality equipment, everything, like home gym.
Yeah.
So, like, I can just go and I can just, you know, anybody who wants to, because actually, I don't know if you guys know this. So I built my house. Me and Mizkiff are going to be neighbors. Like,
really,
literally, we have the same backyard. Like, that's like we're like the same neighbors. Like, saying it's basically, if you live in one house, you're going to live in the other house. So, like, I'm building a home gym, and he built, like, a pool and all this stuff, and, like, it's just going to be, like, a big, like, streamer complex, kind of. And, like, people are just going to come visit and whatever and hang out, and if anybody wants to work out or do this or that, like, it's just going to be open.
That's sick.
So, yeah, but it's, like, super, super stressful because it's just, like, this last month I've been trying to, like, tie up all the loose ends or whatever and finalize it. And they just finished building the house, so I'm going to sign this week.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So once it's finished, does that include like furniture and everything? Like it's already there?
Well, this whole month I'm gonna have to see. That's another thing. Like, it's just still like one more month of like actually moving in and buying furniture, and then the furniture has to get delivered. So like, I'll like officially finish moving in probably in like 3 months. But like, as far as like I can at least like go into the new house, it's probably gonna be sometime next month.
Yo, that's so dope, though.
Yeah, congrats, bro. That's gonna be a lot of fun.
It is gonna be a lot of fun. Thanks, guys. Yeah, it's gonna be
dope.
That's one thing I've always looked at you guys over there. You guys have such a great community of friends in the sphere. Like, seeing you guys mix it up, doing IRL together, going and doing other things together. Like, it makes you jealous when you don't live in that kind of little hub of, like, you know what I mean, though.
Yeah, we are lucky.
It's dope what you guys have over those little hubs over there. It's fantastic. Like,
yeah, it's very, like, the thing is, it's most people on Twitch like don't have like that, like, in real life, like, friend group, like, immediately in the area. Now, we kind of did that on purpose a little bit, but even before that, like, Asmongold lived in Austin already. Soda already lived in Austin. I lived in Dallas, so I was only 3 hours away. So they told me, like, dude, you got to move down here. So I moved down here like 3 years ago because they were like convincing me too with train wrecks and all that. So that train moved recently, but it kind of like turned into this thing where people just kind of like naturally like gravitated to the area and like we're already friends, and then we streamed together on top of that. So it's just been like, it's like a good, like, now to go back to the question, it's a good way of like having your like actual friends on top of doing your stream thing, but being able to separate the two and like kind of get out of like streaming mindset all the time, that part is still hard. So that's still like I guess the bad thing about it. Like, I want to go make like normal like non-streamer friends. I was talking about that a little bit earlier.
I just want a non-streamer friend, goddammit.
I don't want to hang out with these streamer fucks.
Well, like, just because like it's I just kind of want to like reset, you know what I mean? Like, maybe I can like go do something and then completely like separate from thinking about stream. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then again, they might have no understanding of what I'm doing or talking about, so it might just be weird.
True.
I'm not a full-time streamer, so I don't know.
For me, once you disconnect from that streaming life, it's easy to kind of, like, say if you take 2-3 days off, it's easy to kind of forget about it. But then once you get back into it, it's hard to kind of disconnect. Because, like, the past 3, 4, 5 days, Usually I feel like I'd be worried more about like numbers and like this and that. But like I've honestly been enjoying life a lot. But I know once I get back into streaming, it's going to be about like keeping up content, making sure everyone's entertained.
Yeah, exactly.
It's hard to find a balance, I feel like.
Looking at numbers is always like, it's kind of like a trap, right? Like even just now, I clicked on my notifications on Twitter. Apparently, like, I don't know if it's like pushing like us doing the spaces or whatever, but it's like I just saw like it keeps popping up like like almost like 100 people have followed me like just now, right? Just from doing this.
Yeah.
I think. So, but it's like it's the thing, like your brain is just like default automatically just start looking at numbers,
Mm-hmm.
That is interesting.
Actually, I turned off my view account on OBS about like at the start of January.
Yeah, I stopped looking at viewer count until I look at it at the end of stream, like on my stream summary. But sometimes I just forget, which is nice. It's nice to like not think about it at all. But I don't like looking at viewer count during stream because there's so many different things that can make an impact on your view count that it's not worth even thinking about during your stream because there's things that you just can't do anything about it. Like especially especially in RP. Because RP, a lot of RP viewers, they hop like, and they're just, this event is going on for like 30 minutes on another stream. They're just gonna go watch it anyway, right? And they're gonna come back, and it doesn't matter, right? Like that's just it is just gonna happen, and it's okay, and it's not because you're doing anything wrong, but it's just how it is, Yeah.
No, 100%.
Yeah, I turn mine off too. I think that's a good idea.
It's definitely healthier.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Gaines, bro, that was a great question. Appreciate that, man.
Yeah, really good question.
I'm not a full-time streamer, so I don't know if you want my opinion.
No, it's still good. Actually, if you're not a full-time streamer, I think it's even better.
Well, it's probably more
relevant. Because of where it's not my main source of income, right? I don't have to go on stream and worry about my viewer counts or anything. I can genuinely stream just for fun because thankfully people like Kevin, Rated, all the CG boys, I do behind the scenes work for them. I design for them. I'll make assets for them, and that's where my income comes. And because of that, I have a lot of freedom outside of work, where I can stream for fun. I can go to. I was just in Texas a few months ago visiting a bunch of RPers, do things like that, and really disconnect from everything very easily. And I think that's how I can kind of like keep going when I go on stream. I don't have to worry about anything, I'm literally just there to play a game and have a good time.
Yeah, that's great.
I do miss that, to be honest. Playing a game just to play a game. Playing a game off stream, it can be the same game, but playing it off stream sometimes can be.
It's like a completely different vibe, right?
Enjoyable.
Yeah, it's like you're playing a different game. It's like a different experience for you. So like sometimes it's like just not fun because you're playing off stream. Or like, I got this a lot of times whenever I was doing RP. I think a lot of people feel like this with RP. If you're RPing off stream, do you feel like you're like holding out on your stream content? Like it's like you're cheating your chat a little bit. that's how if I ever played off stream, I always felt that way. Unless but I would sometimes on purpose. I would come online on like off stream whenever I knew something was going on because I knew it would be funny if Cornwood was there. Even if I wasn't, like it was like funnier if I wasn't streaming. If Cornwood is just
you just pop out of nowhere. No.
Yeah, I'm like, wait, what the hell?
That is funny. Yeah.
The problem with RP is though you can get sucked into like an hour and a half long situation when you're off stream and your whole community is seeing that you're playing for an hour and a half. So like,
cheating on us.
A first person shooter, you just flash in.
Straight to Discord, straight to Twitter, like, oh, we see you through this person's
stream. You're all upset. It's funny.
Was there an instance before Rated where you like down somebody with an AK off stream and you actually explained it on stream the next day?
You magnum somebody.
I remember that actually. I think I was getting the bargains. Right. Yeah.
Or when you get RDM by Rated off stream and he's just sniping you and just giggles and just lods. Yeah, that's a common one as well.
Ain't gonna lie, one thing I do like doing is like stream sniping and then just like doing random stuff to the person.
Oh, you like what?
Oh, whoa,
See,
whoa,
see on the
chill.
forums, bud. You admitted we got that video ordered.
Here's the thing that's
Being
funny.
clipped,
Like,
straight to
I
YouTube.
think that some stuff like that is okay for the sake of like a funny situation or like good RP. You know what I mean?
Oh, 100%.
People get so high roady about it.
I'd only do it to my friends.
Like,
exactly.
It's so annoying. Like, people would get so high roady and like pretentious about stuff, and it's like, dude, like it's funny. Just let something be funny. Like, get a life.
Exactly. Yeah.
Well, that's the thing, though. As long as you keep it within your friend group where people will take it as it is, it's no big deal.
Yeah, true.
You got to know where the line is, though. I guess.
Yeah, it has to be like with people basically.
Oh yeah, exactly. There was one time with Summit, he was about to rob a general store, and back then you had to like find the specific store owner and a specific look. So if I went to the clothing store offline, dressed up as the store owner, pretended to be the clerk, just like an NPC doing random like emotes, and then just randomly just like, "What's good?" And he's like, "What the fuck?"
That is classic
That's so
trolling right there, though, you know.
Dude, what I did one time, I used to do this. I would make alt characters, and off stream, I would go and I would try and steal cop cars.
Oh my god!
And I stole a cop car one time outside of the hospital, and nobody knew me. Nobody knows me. I took it, and the reason I stole it was because I was trying to practice driving. So I drove around in the highway area, and I went around. I was like going through the streets and stuff, trying to practice driving with the cop car, because I couldn't take a car out on my own. They wouldn't let me take a CVP out on my own. But what had happened was, when the car got stolen, they reported on the radio, and I wasn't watching any street time because I was just trying to like pay attention to the game. They reported that it was stolen, and what do? They go to XQC. So they go to XQC, and as it turns out, XQC was also stealing cars at that time, but he did not steal a cop car. So it turns out that he was stealing cars, and he was like lining them up outside of the Rooster's Rest because he was like trying to blow up the Rooster's Rest, but they had no way of knowing that happened. So it looked like they were stream sniping XQC because they thought that was going on, but in reality, they just assumed it was X because X would always steal cop cars. So it ended up, and then at the end of the day, I just went and I just parked it and I logged off. But like I didn't think anything of it, and I found out later on that this whole there's like a 30-minute hour-long situation that happened just because I stole a cop car for 15 minutes. It was so funny, dude. I went back and I watched the VODs. I was dying laughing because I was the only one that I'm literally the only person in the world that knows what's going on, and there's literally tens of thousands of people. Like, what the hell is happening here? It was so funny.
Let's be real, though. There's a 50% chance at all times that X is piling cars up somewhere to blow up something, you know? So it's a pretty fair shot, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Any more questions? You got people lined up to speak there, right? Do you?
Let me see. Yo, Mary, you got any questions?
Hello. Mine's kind of simple, but what was the game that made you guys realize that you like gaming?
Ooh. Good question. I mean, I kind of always like games. So I guess my first game that I played that I played a lot of would have been like Donkey Kong for the Super Nintendo. Donkey Kong Country.
Oh,
I played that one a lot.
I think mine's probably on the Game Boy, some sort of Pokemon game.
I'm a boomer, so I didn't have a console when I was young, like 5, 6, but one of my best friends and when I was very, very young, he had older brothers and they had a Sega Mega Drive. So we used to play Streets of Rage and Golden Axe and a couple other games. So they got as a young kid, being very impressionable, looking up to his older brothers. You know, I never obviously got to play. I just got to watch the older brothers play. But yeah, Sega got me hooked on gaming.
Nice. Streets of Rage. I remember my cousins. I went to visit Iran. So I'm from Texas, so I say Iran, but it's Iran, right? So
yeah.
So my family's from Iran, and I visited Iran, and my cousins had an old Sega that they would play Streets of Rage on all day.
What a game! What a game!
Good game.
Oh, I see Big D in there actually.
Good question, Mario.
Cool,
I think mine was like Final Fantasy 9 on the PlayStation 1. I used to play with my mom when I was younger.
Nice. Nice.
What about you, Coolio? Huh? Big D.
What up?
Probably Pokemon Platinum. That was like my first like handheld game, and then when it came to like free roam games, I got really hooked on free roam because like Red Dead Redemption. I was hooked on that for the 360. I just loved the concept of open world games at that point.
Nice. Yeah, Pokemon games are so good.
What about yourself, Mary? What started you gaming, Mary? You want to tell us what game got you hooked?
When I was a kid, I loved playing Sly Cooper, and then I got into shooting games.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you're a shooter.
Yeah,
You play
I like
Valorant?
COD a lot. No, I don't have a PC.
Oh, good shit.
You don't have a PC. You're a PlayStation or Xbox.
PlayStation.
Nice.
Oh, hell yeah. Big D used to be a professional PlayStation player.
I actually did not have a PlayStation. I had a 360.
Big D
you played Halo.
Big D was born after the release of the PlayStation 3.
Wait, was I?
I was saying I just looked at the time and I probably got to go stream or something.
Yeah, go do your thing, man. Thanks for hanging out.
You're good, brother. I appreciate you coming by.
Pleasure meeting.
No, dude, it was cool. It's
time,
fun
bro.
getting to talk to you guys. I haven't talked to you guys in months. It feels like.
It's been a long time.
I feel like this
always a good time.
I feel like this could be a great tool to like do these kind of like quick 20-minute chats that people can just listen in on. It's kind of cool, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
in and out.
In and out. All right, I'll see you guys later.
All right, brother. Have a good one.
Have a good one. Thanks again, man. Peace.
Later.
You're married. 10 out of 10.
Exquisite.
This is weird. I feel like you're like a presenter. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you could present Blue Peter.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to the fuck is this #1 podcast around.
Yo, bread and butter podcast.
Next we have
Oh God, please
Harry.
don't.